What is up, everyone? Welcome into the NBA Play-In Tournament Preview with the CE Sports Show. Welcome in, C. How you doing, bro?
What's up, guys? The webcam is not working, so I am only on audio tonight, but I am here tonight. We're going to talk about NBA playoffs starting tomorrow night with the playing games. Let's go. Let me turn my lights
Yeah,
out.
man, we're going to shoot the shit on the play-in, dude. So the season's done, CE, right?
Yep.
What are your thoughts on the season, man? That's first of all.
Yeah, man, it's too many injuries, man. I think possibly, too many games and too much. You were basically playing every other night, it seems like, and a bunch of back-to-backs. A lot of injuries. And hopefully, everybody now, I think they're going to be playing. They're not going to be playing no more back-to-backs anymore. So hopefully that helps the players not get injured as much. But yeah, way too many injuries this year. I mean, this was crazy. Only 2-month off season, and then you go out and play 72 games in about 4 or 5 months. Pretty crazy. But hopefully we get a free injury playoff.
Yeah, dude. At certain points in the season, it kind of felt sort of preseason-ish because of all the injuries you talked about. I mean, especially that Lakers squad, right? Sometimes they ran out some players that we haven't even heard were on the team. You know, Aaron McKinney contributed, man. And let's get into it, though. Let's get into the games, dude. So it's super hype matchup. Obviously, in that West 7th, 8th seed, it was a perfect matchup for ESPN, bro. I'm pretty sure they were celebrating when the season ended. Oof, man, let's get into that one, bro. What are your thoughts on the Lakers and the Warriors, bro?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if healthy, the Lakers have the better team with Anthony Davis and LeBron. But, man, if they're not healthy or if Steph Curry goes off, if Steph Curry goes up for like 40, 50, they could be in trouble. I like the Lakers winning, but I think it's not impossible for the Warriors to win this game.
Dude, same here, man. It's not impossible for Golden State to win it because of all the injuries the Lakers had, man. LeBron James in that Pacers game, right? He went down with that injury, and here we go again, dude. Back to the same old. Is he gonna play? Is he gonna be 100%? It's like we've been in like this cycle for like the last 6 weeks, right?
Yep. So I mean, hopefully he can stay healthy because remember he did come back for Toronto and Sacramento, and then he left again. So, and like you said, he played in Indiana, New Orleans, and then he tweaked it again. So. Hopefully he's able to play on Wednesday night.
So they interviewed Anthony Davis, man, and they asked him about the play-in and what is his thoughts. I thought this play-in was kind of crazy because we're getting the last year's champions and we're getting the team that was in the finals 5 out of the last 6 years, right? The Warriors.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. I mean, these teams are battling to get into the playoffs. We're talking about last year's champs and the team that's been to the 5 of the last 6 finals.
So
here we are.
The last 6 finals have been these 2 teams.
Karam's in here. What's up, bro?
What up, RQ3, Alejandro, Kobe? What's up, guys? How you guys doing tonight?
Karam says that Luke Walton's going to be back.
Wow, they brought him back again. That guy's so bad. I don't know why the Lakers had him for so many years, and now the Kings have him. He's a terrible coach.
Nuggets, man.
Terrible coach, man. I don't know why they keep bringing him back.
He must know someone in the league.
Yeah.
He might have a really good connection with someone because I thought he was a good hand also.
Yeah, because we were joke, right, when he was with the Lakers and he was banging Jenny Buss. I don't know who he's banging now.
Exactly, dude. Maybe so getting right back into this Lakers injuries, it was we saw Shredder, LeBron. They all returned for that one game versus the Pacers. A lot of people are talking about they want the play-in to get right, but they're going to be playing the freaking Warriors, dude. The Warriors are 9 wins in the last 10 games or some shit like that.
Yeah, and then, remember, I think they beat the Utah and Phoenix to close out the year, the 1 and the 2. They're playing really good basketball right now, the Warriors.
Yeah, they're playing excellent basketball, and this team, the Lakers, we've seen this picture so many times throughout the season, dude. These dudes chilling on the bench and drinking a cup of coffee while we watch the Lakers get killed out there, man. This team started out 21-6 this year. Since that, they've, I think, lost like 27 games, 24 games.
Yeah, I do wonder if maybe the injuries were a little bit exaggerated and they gave them extra time off because of the shortened season. Because
I want to believe you, but when they came back to play, man, they especially this guy, right? Okay, so AD
Yeah, he
comes
keeps
back,
holding his
right?
net. Yeah,
Right. He had this really good game against the Knicks, right? 42 points, 12 boards against Tobias Randle. But then we see this, right? We've seen this so many times in these games, bro. This is why I'm nervous for this playing game for the
exactly.
Lakers,
Yep.
right? If it was if they just would have got into a series, I would have been like, all right, they can win the series. But just a one game like that, man, it's oh man. Because what if this happens again? What if this shit we're seeing on the screen, and then all of a sudden the guy's out for a quarter, and then freaking Steph Curry comes through, man.
Yeah. Well, like I said, they do have that backup playing game where if they lose on Wednesday versus the Warriors, they play the winner of San Antonio Memphis on Friday. So I think that I would think they would definitely beat those guys, either Memphis or San Antonio on Friday.
Okay, okay.
And then and then they would play Utah, who's also there. Donovan Mitchell coming off an ankle injury himself. So I
I
think
mean,
that they
first,
can maybe get out of the first round, but I don't know about the second and third round because, like you said, I don't know how much these guys, the Angels, are going to be able to.
especially we're talking about
Are they going to stay together in one piece, both LeBron and Anthony Davis, for the next 2 months?
oh,
This is not
man.
baseball where it's only like 3 weeks and you're done.
Right.
This is like another 2-month season.
Exactly. And I've been coming more to grip to like more. I've been kind of understanding what might happen with the Lakers this year. More these last couple of days that this might not be their year. Like they might lose, man. Especially this game against the Warriors. It's not a slam dunk for me, right? I kind of want to pick the Warriors to win that game on Wednesday.
I mean, it would be history. No team has ever won with the lower with the 17 or lower. So if they do it, it would be history. The lowest seed I believe was 94, 95. The Houston Rockets when they were the 6th seed. But nobody that's done it 7 or lower. So it would be history if they do win the championship as a 7th seed, or as the 8th seed.
Okay.
If they lose on Wednesday, they'll be as the 8th seed possibly.
Ah, man. If they make it to the playoffs, I'm on board, right? But this play-in tournament, I've been saying this, it makes me nervous because it's just a one shot, right? Even though they might play the Spurs or the Grizzlies, um, we don't know what kind of shape the Lakers are gonna be in. We don't
Yeah,
know.
if one of them gets banged up on Wednesday, they might not even be ready. They might not even be able to play on Friday. That's a problem.
Okay, that's the problem, dude. And this Warriors team, they're gonna come out to run like they've been playing the last couple of games. So they interviewed Andrew Wiggins and they asked him about the team morale and how the chemistry, the locker room, and basically said, bro, like this team's playing their best basketball right now, and they're gonna catch this Lakers team who beat the Pacers by 7 points, right? They didn't dominate that game. Man, we're gonna find out, dude. We're gonna find out on Wednesday.
Yeah, because the Warriors are peaking at the right time, man. So it's not going to be a gimme. They're gonna need at least 25 from both LeBron and Anthony Davis.
They're gonna need them to be injury free and have the rest of the team step up, man. They're gonna need Andre Drummond to be way more productive than he's been in these games. He gets a lot of fouls really quickly.
Right away in the first quarter, 2-3 fouls already. Like I don't know if that's lack of discipline because he played all those years in those shitty ass teams in Cleveland and Detroit. He's very sloppy with his fouls. That's something he's gonna have to maybe learn, and I don't know if he can learn it right now. That might be something that can take maybe next year if he's even on the team next year. But I mean, yeah, right. He's so he worries me that he's gonna be in foul trouble right away. And he's he's really your true center because Anthony is more of a power forward, and especially with the injury, he's not going to want to go get those fucking rebounds. He's going to want to get it banged around. And then Marco Sol, he's not what he used to be. So, I mean, Andre Drummond's really – and you got Montrezl Harrell, but same thing. He's too small. He's more of a power forward. So, he's really your only true center. So, you need him out there, Andre Drummond.
Man, we're going to get into that, the picks in a little bit, man. But moving right along, dude, probably the next hype matchup is going to be the Celtics-Wizards team. We're talking about teams that are going to play the top 2 seeds in the East. What are your thoughts on this matchup, Steve?
So this is a game where, I mean, if Boston loses this could be. I mean, I don't exaggerate, but it looks like it could be Brad Stevenson's final game, man. A lot of pressure and a lot of criticize this year on Brad Stevenson for the shit they after last year making the Eastern Finals. This year they're the 7th seed. So a lot of people are very disappointed with the Celtics this year, and this could possibly be Brad Stevenson's final year as a Celtics head coach.
It sucks to say that, dude, but I mean, I think you're right. I mean, Danny Ainge did sign Kemba Walker to that terrible fucking deal. It's tough to blame Danny Ainge because of the draft picks, right? He drafted Jaylen Brown and freaking Jason Tatum. They might both be on the way out. Oh, man, it's a tough call. That's another team that got decimated by injuries, bro. It's a good thing you mentioned they were in that Eastern Conference Finals because that's a team that lost Marcus Smart way back a couple of months ago. Jaylen Brown's out for the year. Right, and Kemba Walker's been injured consistently.
Yeah,
oof, man, it could be bad luck.
Jason Tatum, he's been balling, but I don't know if you heard the story that he had coronavirus back in January, I believe, and now he's using an inhaler, so he's having problems breathing.
I didn't know that, bro. You got a message from the Total 49ers fan.
They're gonna need Jason Tatum to carry them, and then hopefully Kemba Walker at least scores 20 points. But I don't know, man, because these damn Wizards are playing really good basketball lately with Westbrook and Bradley Beal. Ever since I think they have the best record, or one of the best records ever since the All-Star break.
Yeah, exactly right, bro. Since like April something, we're gonna get into that one. Jazz Huddle says that he's got the Nuggets beating the Blazers in the opening round.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting one. Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum versus Nikola Jokic and Michael Porter and Aaron Gordon. That'll be an interesting one for sure. What up, Big Wood? Welcome to the how you doing, Big Wood? But yeah, man, it's going to be a lot of interesting things going on.
Taking on Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal, Mr. Triple-Double. I expect, obviously the Wizards to show up. The role players and the Wizards, the power forward's decent, Roy Hachimura, whatever. It's kind of an even matchup, but I'm going to go with the Wizards for like the little upset, I guess. The game's at Boston.
I think they're playing better basketball right now. I think along with Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook, they got more firepower.
Yeah. We talked about all the injuries, and even their power forward might even play. Robert Williams, I think.
Yeah,
he might be out too. So we're gonna get into that one. Like you talked about, bro. They have the best record since April 7th in the NBA, 17 wins. And next up is that Celtics, man. They got a bullseye on their back, and these dudes are coming, man. I would trust Russell Westbrook so much more, one game win kind of thing, than I would Brad Stevens and Jason Tatum.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go with the Wizards, and I mean, Westbrook is not, especially like the last, 3-4 years, ever since Kevin Durant left him. He's known for losing games, big games. But I think right now the Wizards are the better team, and I'm going to go with the Wizards winning. It's only one game. It's not like it's 7. It's only 1.
Yeah, exactly. And we're talking about the freaking Celtics last 10 games, 3-7. They got killed by the Hornets, by the Bulls.
Yeah, I also read an article that like the players kind of tune out Brad Stevenson during timeouts, so it's like they don't believe in him anymore. So they might even fucking throw. I wouldn't be surprised if they get down maybe by 10-15, they just pack it in and call it a night.
Oh, man,
remember, they also have the second game, right? Again, they're playing with house money because the loser gets to play in that second game versus. Are they? Who's this? Hold on. Is this the 7-8 or the 9-10?
So the good thing you mentioned that, bro. This is going to be the 9th versus the 10. It's going to be Pacers at home hosting the Hornets, bro.
Okay,
Two
so
teams
the loser
that
of
kind of are going.
Washington plays the winner of this one.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the Celtics could still get in if they lose tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay,
they could still, and that might happen because these two teams are kind of imploding at the end of the year. The Hornets because they can't score buckets, and the Pacers because of all their injuries. They're still been playing kind of tough. That Indiana ball club. But what are your thoughts on this basketball game, man? We're talking about the 9th and the 10th seed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Hornets. LaMelo Ball and Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward. Terry Rozier and Gordon Hayward have experience, and I'm gonna go with the Hornets. I still can't believe the Indiana. Remember that a few weeks ago, the two coaches were arguing on the sideline. They had to get separated. So I mean, I think they got some chemistry problems over there. I'm gonna go with Charlotte winning this game.
That's a hot take, man. And talking about hot takes, Crazy Mofo's in here, man. What's up, bro? How you doing?
What's up? Who does your thing? Oh, the Warriors or the Lakers? I think the Lakers will win. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Warriors win, Charles. Boston. No, if Boston loses, they play the winner of Charlotte, Indiana. What's your hot take, Mofo?
Yeah, bless us with the hot take, man. We want to know what.
I think it's gonna be. You know what his hot take's gonna be? I'm pretty sure. Mavericks upset Clippers. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong.
Oh, dude, no.
I might be wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's that. I wouldn't be surprised.
Whew, man. I mean, they upgraded massively, right? The Clippers, they got freaking Rondo on their team now.
Rondo's or Chibaka.
DeMarcus Cousins is playing like he did a couple of years ago.
Yep, Nicholas.
Okay, there we go.
I got Warriors upsetting the Jazz in 7 and Mavs against the Clippers for this one. I got Pacers. Damn, so he's got the Warriors and the Clippers. Oh, excuse me, the Warriors and the Mavericks upsetting. Damn. I told you it was gonna be the Mavericks. Damn.
So he's got the Lakers winning that on Wednesday and then
playing Phoenix, yeah.
Right.
And then the Warriors beating Memphis or San Antonio and then upsetting Jazz.
Bro, that Phoenix is probably like the worst freaking luck ever, man. They get to play.
Yeah, you gotta deal with LeBron James and
right.
And I think if healthy, man, Anthony Davis is gonna be a problem for fucking DeAndre Ayton. I don't think DeAndre Ayton. I don't think he's
also hurt too, man.
To fucking deal with Anthony Davis or even fucking to some degree Andre Drummond.
Yeah. Drummond. So DeAndre Ayton kind of messed up his ankle, I think, a couple of games ago.
Yeah. I mean, that's gonna be like that's where you have to pound it inside with. Though, even though you have Ayton, I thought he's still a young player. I think he's still kind of green. You got to pound it inside with Anthony Davis and Andre Drummond. If you play, even if you play if you play the Jazz, okay, because you got Rudy Gobert. He's a fucking wall. But if you play the Suns, you got to pound it inside with Anthony Davis and Andre Drummond.
You got a message from Charles Pugh.
Great show tonight. It's my brother's birthday. Can you please do a shout out to my brother Ray Pooh? Hey, Ray Pooh! Shout out to you, man. Happy birthday, Ray Pooh. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, Mr. Ray Pooh.
Happy birthday and to all the Pooh family.
What up, Alejandro? Welcome in, man. Lakers lose, face winner of if the Lakers lose, they face the winner of Memphis and San Antonio. Same thing with the Boston, Washington. Whoever loses tomorrow between Boston and Washington, the loser faces the winner of the Charlotte, Indiana one. So I'm doing a live stream for the. All right, hey Alejandro, good luck, buddy. Good luck. It's an early game. It's 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. So I don't think a lot of people are gonna I don't think a lot of people are gonna be doing that game. I might be wrong, but I don't see a lot of people doing it. So you might get a lot of views. Shout out to the Pooh family. Yeah, man, the Pooh.
Talking about the family, dude. The Hornets, dude. They ended the season on a 5-game losing streak, bro. They can't score any buckets down the stretch. I know you're picking the Hornets in this one. It's a tough pick, man, because like we're talking about, the offense has been really trash for them. But on the opposite side, on this Pacers ball court, bro, they have so many freaking injuries. Who knows who's going to play in this game? No one knows what the Pacers lineup will be.
I didn't really follow Indiana this year, but okay. So who's available and who's not available? Okay, I'm going to go through a list and you tell me yes or no. Is Miles Turner playing?
Yeah, he'll play.
Okay, is Terrence LeVert playing?
I think so.
Is Sabonis playing?
Is questionable. Sabonis is questionable. Yeah.
So no Sabonis. What about
Brogdon, Holiday, and Sabonis? They're all questionable, dude. So
what about Malcolm? What's his name? Malcolm Bolden. Whatever his name is.
He's also questionable.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's a tough game to pick because we don't even know what their lineup is going to be. It's probably going to be like game time decisions and stuff like that. Um, I'm going to go with the Pacers in this one because they're at home. The Hornets have lost 5 in a row. They kind of lost their mojo. Gordon Hayward is getting crushed in the Charlotte media. They want him traded. I
Oh,
mean, what a surprise, right?
Crazy Mofo says
Shit, there you
Malcolm
go.
Broadwin is playing.
There you go. Breaking news.
Malcolm Broadwin, okay, because
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
he's a really
They have to. They have to play, man. Especially in this one
so
game.
Mofo says that he thinks that both Malcolm Broadwin and Sabonis are playing.
They got to, man. They got to play in this one.
Yeah,
And if they play, they're gonna have a much superior roster than the freaking Hornets, man. But we'll see. We'll see on what they roll up.
And then Bigwood says these past couple of years for the Celtics will be compared to the Lob City Clippers. Lots of exactly Bigwood. But at the same time, this year, I don't know, man. Sometimes I felt like it was just Jaylen Brown, Tatum, sometimes Kemba. I felt like they were missing players this year. Like
They never upgraded their center, dude. That's the problem.
Daniel
They
Dice
never.
left, and then
They brought
you
in
had
Tristan
Chicago.
Thompson.
And it's like you barely have a fucking big man. You just traded him to Chicago now. Yeah, a lot of this is why it might be Danny Ainge, the one that not fire him, but he might be the one that you have to blame here because I don't think he did a good job of like putting talent around the stars, which are Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker, and Jason Tatum. So
he took a big risk with that Kemba Walker signing.
Yeah,
right.
And it hasn't paid off at all.
No, and then he brought in Tristan Thompson.
That's one of those LeBron rights that he's fantastic with LeBron. Once LeBron leaves, remember same thing happened to the Knicks with Timothy Mozgov. Same thing. Yeah, you gotta those LeBron players are. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Hey, what up, Marianne? Welcome in, Marianne.
Moving right along, bro. Final game of the little preview. We're talking about the 9th seed. We're talking about the 10th seed. Grizzlies, they came up short last year, right? They were going to make that playoff last year. They choked it in the bubble. You think they get revenge this year?
Yeah, I expect Memphis to win this game. I don't think San Antonio has the firepower. I think the difference is I think Ja Morant, he's on Memphis. I think that's a difference. San Antonio doesn't have really anybody. I mean, they got like role players like DeRozan and Derek White, but I don't think San Antonio has like a star player where Memphis does. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Memphis.
Hopefully Memphis kind of slows this game down and makes kind of like a half-court basketball kind of affair because they have Valanciunas, right? He can maybe cause problems for the Spurs, but if they're trying to run up and down the court and stuff like that, that's like Spurs style.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with the Grizz because what happened to them last year? That big choke job. I think they're gonna be hungry to win this shit, man.
See, all right, Mofo, he's got the Spurs winning tomorrow. He says, I got Wizards beating the Celtics, and then I got Grizzlies facing the Warriors on for the 8th seed on Friday. So he's got the Spurs winning tomorrow.
Perfect, bro. Perfect. That's a great segue because let's do the pick'em. Let's do the pick'em right now.
Let me just find one from Alejandro. I'm going for the Warriors. What you guys have for tomorrow? So we just did everything. I got Memphis over. No, I beg your pardon. Tomorrow I got Washington over Boston, and I got. I'm gonna go with Charlotte over Indiana because I don't know who the hell's playing for Indiana, so I'm gonna go with Charlotte. And then Wednesday I got Lakers over Warriors, and then I got Memphis over San Antonio. Those are my picks.
Okay. Let me, if anyone in the chat wants to participate in the pick'em, go ahead and let us know what your picks are, and we'll log them in here, and we can see who is the smartest one or luckiest one of us all.
Yeah, throw them in.
All right, see. So you're gonna go with Lakers. One more time with your picks, bro.
Okay, so I got Washington tomorrow beating Boston.
Yeah.
And then in the night game, I'm gonna go with Charlotte beating Indiana.
Okay.
And then on Wednesday, I got the Memphis beating San Antonio. And then in the night game, I got Lakers beating Warriors.
Okay. Definitely.
I think Grizzlies will 8 seed, but who knows what will happen. Yeah, I think the Grizzlies will get the 8 seed.
Okay. Kobe.
No, I got Grizzlies beating Spurs, Lakers over the Warriors, so that makes Grizzlies Warriors. Oh, okay, my bad. I read it wrong. I got Warriors, Grizzlies, Wizards, Pacers. Okay, so Mofo.
Yeah.
Mofo's got the Grizzlies, the Lakers. So those are his picks. And then I think on the East, he said he got Wizards and Indiana on the West. I mean, on the Wednesday games.
Okay.
And then Kobe, when you're ready.
I'll go for it, bro.
He's got Warriors, Grizzlies, Wizards, and Pacers.
Yeah, a lot of Grizzly vibes, man. No one's really going with the Spurs.
No, I don't think no one. And then Big Wood, he's got Warriors, Grizzlies, Washington, Charlotte. So we're getting a lot of Warriors too.
I wonder if anyone's gonna take the Celtics, man. I doubt it. I doubt everyone.
Those are the two we haven't heard so far: Celtics and Spurs.
Oh.
People, okay. And then RQ3's got Warriors. Okay, we're doing picks right now for all 4 games. RQ3. So he's got the Warriors beating the Lakers. And then he's got the Lakers beating. Okay, but who do you got winning the San Antonio Memphis game? Okay, so he's got the Warriors beating the Lakers, and then he's got the Wizards beating the Hornet. He's confusing me, man. Okay, Packer. He's got Lakers, Grizzlies, Pacers, and Wizards. Packer.
Gotcha. What's up, Packers? How you doing, bro? Okay, he got the Big Wood. He's going with Charlotte and LaMelo. Man, I hope LaMelo gets it done, man.
Guys,
because rookies don't really make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, guys, just put the 4 teams you think you're gonna win. That's all you have to do. Like put Lakers, Grizzlies, Celtics, Hornets. Just do that. Just put the 4 teams. Lakers, Grizzlies, and West, Wizards, Celtics, and East, but who knows? All right, so Marianne's got the Lakers beating the Warriors, and then she's got the Grizzlies beating the Spurs. And then she's got the Wizards beating the No, Marianne, that doesn't work out. Well, actually it does. Okay, because the Celtics and then play the loser of the winner of the Hornets, and okay, it does work. So then Wizards and Celtics, okay. So Grizzlies, Lakers, Wizards, and Celtics. That's the first Celtics one of the night.
Okay. I mean, yeah, if she gets that right, dude, I mean, we're all going to look
the
like
first one with Celtics.
We're all going to have Pendejo face, man.
Oh, so Big Wood wants to, he said switch his Grizzlies to Spurs. Big Wood.
Oh, man.
There you go, first Spurs. So just like that, we got Marianne with the first Celtics and Big Wood with the first Spurs. There we go.
I see what he's doing. He's in case the Spurs win, he's going to have an advantage over everyone. All right.
And then RQ3, because this was kind of messed up, he simplified it here. So he's got Warriors, Grizzlies, Wizards, and Hornets. Wow, no Lakers. Warriors,
Man,
Grizzlies, Wizards, and Hornets.
It's tough to trust the Lakers right now. We talked about that whole. Yeah. Jazz fan, what's up, Jazz fan? How you doing?
Jazz fan's got the Grizzlies, Lakers, Wizards, and Pacers. And then Alejandro. He's got Lakers, Wizards, Grizzlies, and Pacers. You got the Lakers playing Utah. Okay. The Lakers are the favorites to win, said by ESPN. Are they really? I thought it was Brooklyn. I thought Brooklyn would be the favorites.
That's another thing that kind of makes me nervous on the Lakers series, what she's talking about. As the season went on, they're giving you more money on the Lakers to win the championship. And that shit doesn't really flow, right? Usually it's the opposite. Usually as the season goes along, you want your team to get less payout because, you know, they're doing good. But Vegas is saying we're going to give you more money on LA. Oh, shit.
I mean, obviously, like it's never been done before, but I mean, if they're healthy, it's very possible they can win the championship still if they're healthy. But it's still, even if they're healthy, dude, like so they do the advantage they would have with the Lakers. I mean, with the Brooklyn is the experience, right? Where Anthony and LeBron already got the year on their belt together, and then where the Brooklyn only has played like a few games together, and then also they would have the two big men, Anthony Davis and Drummond. That would be the weakness for the Brooklyn. They don't have no big men. So
yeah, that is true. That is true.
They would have to really pound inside with Andre Drummond and Anthony Davis if they do play them. But that's literally like if it happens not until July. That's a big if.
Talking about big ifs, man. I don't want to. I gotta do this, dude. It's nothing personal. I'm gonna go with the Warriors, dude, to beat the Lakers.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, I know. I get it. Yeah, man, I think it's very likely, man. I mean, and like I said, I think the Lakers might go into the game with the mentality of, you know what, we got house money. If we lose, we still got another shot on Friday versus either San Antonio or Memphis.
The way I look at it, like the Lakers are gonna play the best team they've played in the last like 2 weeks on Wednesday. And they're going to play, the MVP of the league.
New York was a really good win on Tuesday night last week. That was a good win.
It was a good win, but I kind of feel the Warriors are playing at a much higher level than the Knicks right now.
It's a different style because you're going from a fucking offensive juggernaut and Steph Curry to where the New York is more of a defensive team. So it's a different type of game. It's a different type. It's different. It's a different style.
My whole thing that I'm kind of nervous about is like, what if Steph Curry makes like 17 points in the first quarter or some shit like that? You know, first, I mean, who's going to guard Steph Curry? You're right, Schroeder
probably, yeah. But the thing with Steph Curry, man, I mean, if he's feeling it, it don't even matter, man. He's going to start taking, pulling up from 35 feet out, 37 feet out. You're not going to be able to do nothing about it.
And we haven't talked about this either, that Steph Curry's record against LeBron in the playoffs is very good. Steph Curry is like 15-7.
But remember when I told you that, so either he had Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson, or that in 2015, LeBron was shorthanded because both Kyrie and Kevin Love were out.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I think always like, he's gotten lucky. And like, at least from 2015 to 2018, he's gotten lucky. He's had a lot more talent on his teams than LeBron has.
He has. No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
If the Lakers, if these freaking injuries, dude, never occurred this year, I'd be all in on the Lakers, man. I'd be right now. I'd be partying right now. But because of these freaking injuries, man, like we talked about that Rockets game, man. When they were going to play the Rockets, I was like, man, I'm fucking nervous, dude. I think they might lose tonight and shit. They won, right? They won.
I thought the Rockets, when I saw that like Kevin Porter and Christian Wood were not going to play, I'm like, they're going to tank it. They play really hard. I'm like, what are they doing? Like, but they lost at the end. But they were trying to win that game. Like when I saw that, like they were saying out Christian Wood and Kevin Porter, I'm like, this shit's over. Forget about it. But damn, man, they played that game hard, which that was embarrassing for the Lakers. Like the worst team in the NBA without their two best players, and they still give you that much of a problem. That was embarrassing.
Talking about embarrassing, the Clippers had some pretty embarrassing losses in the last 2 games.
You think
Barry has a question for you, C.
Hold on. You guys think we will see a Clippers-Lakers series in the same thing with Brooklyn? It's a long ways away. It's a big if, but it is possible, and it would have to be until the Western Finals. So you got to get past first, as the Lakers go, the play-in, then the first round, then the second round. That match, because it would be the 7 versus or either the 8 or the 7 versus the 4. So yeah, they're not going to meet up most likely to the finals, West. So we'll see. Lakers have a lot of injuries. Same thing with the Clippers. You know, Kawhi's dealing with a wrist injury. I think Patrick Beverly's been in and out of the lineup. Is DeMarcus Cousins going to be able to stay healthy for the next 2 months? He's always getting hurt, and he's been playing really good for them. So big injury-wise for both teams. And then also with the Clippers, is Paul George going to be able to come through in the big times? Because that's a team that has a lot of pressure. It's Kawhi Leonard's final year.
That team has a lot of pressure on their shoulders. I kind of feel that having Ty Lue instead of Doc Rivers is a kind of offset a lot of shit, dude. I kind of think Doc Rivers is not a very good coach. Ty Lue is also like not a very, very good coach. But they have way more talent this year than they had last year, the Clippers. They have a lot of depth.
Well, I think it was a huge upgrade adding Rajon Rondo to be the point guard. They never had a true point guard with Patrick Beverly.
Or Lou Williams. I thought getting rid of Lou Williams was very good, number one, because he's a shooting
was a shooting guard playing point guard.
And now they're getting freaking Rondo. No one's talking about Rondo that much. But man, the Clippers. I think in the East we're gonna get the Nets because they have so much firepower, man. They have 3 freaking future Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Who's gonna knock them out, right? Unless they choke or get injured.
The thing I'm thinking is the only possibility is they are gonna have to play Milwaukee in the second round because it's 3 versus 2. So if that goes 6 or 7, and they're kind of exhausted. And then they got to deal with Philadelphia, who's a really good defensive team. Because Philadelphia got players like Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid's going to be a problem. Nobody's going to be able to do nothing with Joel Embiid on the Nets. But then Diaple and Ben Simmons, you know, can they at least try to limit Kevin Durant and James Harden? I don't know if they have anybody for Kyrie Irving. He's just they don't have any. I mean, they don't have a guard for him probably. But if you put Simmons on Kevin Durant and then Diaple on Harden, and they're kind of, you know, and Joel Embiid explode and average like 30 a game.
That'll be a good series. That'll be a great series.
It would be.
I think it's going to get to that point. We might get the 1 versus the 2 in the East. I don't think Philly's going to choke, man. I think they might do that 2019 run when they had when they faced the Raptors. They'll get to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's gonna be a great series, dude. I was talking with my cousin, and I was telling him like the best basketball is gonna be the conference finals, and I think the finals might just be like a Brooklyn Nets. Like they might just roll whoever comes out of the West.
Maybe like a Phoenix Suns team.
Yeah, it could be like last year we had the Miami Heat get to the finals.
Get rolled up by the Lakers, yeah.
No one freaking thought the Heat would do it. Maybe this year we get like Nets versus like a random Western Conference team, like a Utah.
So you're thinking it's possible that both Lakers and Clippers can get eliminated before the finals.
I trust the Clippers a little bit more, man. I feel so bad saying this, man, but just because of the depth they have a lot of depth.
Yeah.
Right, and they're injury free a little bit. Kawhi's a little bit banged up, but we'll get into the playoffs
I think like it's Clippers Lakers, and then I think the third option, or I guess you can even say the dark horse option, would be the Phoenix Suns. I don't think Utah has enough firepower to go to the finals. Same thing with Denver. Without Jamal Murray, I don't think they have enough.
Right.
So if the Lakers can't make it because of their injuries, and the Clippers, whether it's the injuries or whether it's Paul George choking, I think the third option would be the Suns. So you would be looking at possibly Brooklyn versus Phoenix.
The Suns have a good ball club. They don't have a lot of depth though. They have a lot of young players, which is very good. But I kind of feel like to get to NBA Finals, it's like you need veterans in there mixed with young talent. But you're right. I mean the Suns could do it, man.
I mean the thing with that Suns team is that like I think that team was built for like a playoff run, but I don't think it's quite built for it's not quite built for a championship run. So like I don't know, like you said, that they don't have enough firepower to contend with a Brooklyn team or even a Lakers team. I think the general manager didn't have any idea that would be a possibility. And I think if he would have known that, he would have maybe gotten more offensive pieces around there. Maybe next year, like that's the next step, getting those that finished final piece for a championship. Like you said, I don't think right now they haven't, because they didn't expect to have a possibility at a championship this year. So yeah, I don't think they would have the pieces to contend with the Brooklyn Nets.
No. I think like we talked
about. And DeAndre Ayton, he's still a kid. He's not a man. Where Joel Embiid is a man. He could really dominate.
He could cause trouble.
Yeah, versus Brooklyn. Ayton, I think he's still
more green
kid to be able to. Even though he would have a matchup, he would have a matchup favorite because Brooklyn doesn't have any size. I don't think he's quite ready to dominate the way Joel Embiid could possibly dominate Brooklyn.
No. Marianne's got a question for you, bro.
For the first time ever, anyone can win the title this year. I'm gonna say 8 teams, maybe. At most, I think Nuggets, but they're limited without Jamal Murray. Same thing with Utah, limited with outside of Mitchell. There's no offensive star power. Clippers, obviously, Lakers, and the Suns. Those are the 5 in the West, and then I'm gonna go with 3 in the East. Brooklyn, Milwaukee, and Philadelphia. So yeah, you can argue there's 8, maybe 6 if you take out Denver and Utah, because I don't think they have enough firepower. But yeah, 6-8 teams have a chance this year. 5 in the West and 3 in the East.
Definitely.
Big Wood. The Nets don't win. I don't see it as a choke because they're barely played together. They have no chemistry next year. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And they gotta build their bench, and they gotta get a center. I can see the Nets going after Dwight Howard. I don't know. He usually signs a 1-year contract. So if he's a free agent again, maybe Brooklyn goes after Dwight Howard. He can be like their rim protector, because that's what they're lacking. Like Griffin, Jeff Green, they're not rim. They need something else. They need a little bit better. They need more size. So they definitely have to address some stuff in the offseason. They got to get a center and bench players. Knicks Hawks going to be fun. I really want to see Westbrook, KD, and Harden. Yeah, that would be a good one.
Mofo makes a great point, man. That's probably the best series in that opening round. Offensive 3-point machine Atlanta versus Tom Thibodeau's fucking rough defense and shit. Julius Randle, fucking monster.
Anytime you get the offense versus the defense usually wins. Especially with Atlanta, where they're still young. I got the Knicks winning. I think they're gonna bully Trae Young and those boys.
Right. Hopefully the refs don't call a bunch of freaking fouls and let them play. Because if they do, I think the Knicks win that series, dude.
Yeah.
Also,
I think the refs start
calling all these stupid
for them.
Yeah. If the refs start calling all these stupid fouls.
You want to go real quick over those 4 series so far? New York, Atlanta. Denver.
We can do it. We can do it after the play-in tournament. After it's done.
We can maybe Friday or Saturday. We can make another show once the play-ins are done.
Okay.
Bucks looking for payback on the Heat after that bitch slap last year. Yeah, what do you got on that one so far? The Bucks or the Heat?
Milwaukee. Well, it's a tough one. It's not. It's tough.
I mean, Miami's basically the same team as last year. I think they had Trevor Ariza and Avery Bradley, but it's basically the same team as last year. But obviously, the big piece is Milwaukee adding Drew Holiday.
Oh, man, that's a tough series to pick, man. Obviously, the emotion's gonna say, Milwaukee automatically. But I mean, are you gonna, count out the Miami Heat after what they did last year?
Yeah,
that should be a good one too.
I do think like Mike Budenholzer is gonna have a better strategy because of last year. He's gonna have the film of I think he did a lot of film watching even in the offseason on why these teams keep beating them, and I think he's gotta come up with a plan and a strategy because if this dude loses to Miami in the first round, he better start playing for Home Depot, McDonald's, Best Buy. Mike Budenholzer will not be the head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks in 2022 if he loses to the Miami Heat in the first round. Again, forget about it. So I think
Bam's going to be a problem in that series.
Looking for a strategy.
I think Bam out of Bayou, whatever. I think it's going to be a problem for the Bucks, dude, because the Lopez dude, man, he's a slow ass center, dude.
Toilet paper, yeah.
Right, and that Bam dude, he's a monster.
Yep. And Abayo's going to be a problem.
Right. Giannis is going to have to score like 38 points a game and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Miami Heat.
They did it last year. Like I said, on paper, they're a better team this year with Drew Holiday, Milwaukee. But because I like that this year more for, Chris Middleton. Now he's a third option. I don't think he liked being the two option. I think he got too scared. I think he's more comfortable being the third option and having, obviously Giannis be the first option and having Holiday be the second option. So let's see how.
Last year, Giannis got hurt too. Giannis was banged up last year.
Yeah, I think Giannis is fine though. He's got his contract. He's the face of the franchise. The guy who has the pressure. Obviously, Giannis has the pressure because he's a top 5 player. So, dude, you got to make at least a finals eventually. Come on, man. So, but Mike Budenholzer, he's got a lot of pressure because I think he will be fired if he loses this thing, especially to the same opponent in Miami as last year.
Definitely.
Let me see these comments.
What's up, Cowboys X Factor? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Yeah, we're doing a show, dude.
But okay, people want to see Dallas win because some dislike the Clippers. Yeah, a lot of people don't like the Clippers. Especially the Lakers fans, led by Crazy Mofo. Hey, what up, Cowboy? How you doing, sir? No, I mean, Larry, he's been back to normal. He got he got a new job. He's got a new girlfriend, so he's a little bit more busy. Ooh. He's a little bit more busy. But yeah, I mean, we're still doing these. We're not doing them every week anymore because, like I said, he's busy now with the girlfriend and the new job. But yeah, we still doing these. They're not 100% gone. They're not as as much as we used to. But yeah, we're still gonna do this. Cowboy. Mavericks play Nuggets. Yeah. What do you think? No, Mavericks play Clippers. Nuggets play Portland. Mike Budenholzer is going to upload his resume on Indeed. Yeah, he's got to get a fucking Lincoln in. What the hell that thing's called? Lincoln in. What the hell it's called? And he's got to apply. He's in trouble. If they lose to Miami again on back-to-back years, yeah, you can forget about Mike Budenholzer being the head coach in 2022. Forget about it.
Low-key, that's going to be a good series, man. We talked about the Knicks and the Hawks, but that one should be a good one too.
Yeah, that might be the best. I mean, the Lakers, whoever they play versus the Suns or the Utah, that'll be a good one. But that might be the second best one. Miami and Milwaukee, because Miami's a 6th seed, but they're not your typical 6th seed. They're the fucking Eastern Conference champions, so they're a good team. And
they got a lot of 3-point firepower, man.
Yeah,
if they get hot,
Robinson and Tyler Hero.
They can go cold, right? But if they get going, man, they could do damage.
Yep. And Portland, Denver could also be good. Remember in 2019 they went to 4 overtimes, remember, in the second round?
Yeah, dude, thinking about it more, I don't know if it's that easy for Denver in this series.
The problem with Denver
because of the injury.
The problem with Denver is that Michael Porter and Aaron Gordon, they've been in the playoffs, but they haven't been in the playoffs that much, especially Aaron Gordon with the fucking Orlando Magic. So this is a whole new ballgame for Aaron Gordon. So that's the thing, man. Can you trust the supporting cast of Aaron Gordon and Michael Porter?
And then you're facing fucking Lillard, who's been embarrassed in the playoffs before.
Yeah.
You don't think that guy's been waiting for this moment?
Yeah, Lillard's tired of. Yeah, Lillard is. I think he's still pissed off about losing last year in the first round to the Lakers.
Right.
I think, and we've seen Lillard. You know, he took the 2019. He took the Portland to the Western Finals. He got swept by the Warriors, but he took them there at least. But yeah, because he keeps saying that he believes he's the only one that believes it. I think in the entire world, but he believes he's better than Curry. So if you're better than Curry, well, you better start fucking winning some damn playoff games, because Curry's got fucking 3 rings. You got 0. Curry's got 3 rings, 5 finals appearances. You got 0 finals appearances, 0 rings. Let me see these comments.
Yeah, go for it.
What I said is Mavericks would have played Nuggets had Clippers not. Yeah. Hey, I think they were trying to avoid the Lakers into the Western Finals. Cowboy. Oh well. Brad Stevenson and Mike Budenholzer about to be flipping burgers. They might king feet. It's very likely. It's very likely. Like I said, I think Boston. You know, I think they're gonna lose to Washington, but maybe they can on the Thursday game. Maybe they can beat either Hornets or Indiana. We'll see. But they'll lose in the first round.
We'll see.
They're gonna lose in the first round to Philadelphia. And you know that's funny, Memorabilia, because last year, if you remember, Boston swept Philadelphia in the first round. Remember?
Yeah, she was crazy.
And now it might be the other way around, where Philadelphia might sweep Boston in the first round. You talk about payback.
Yeah, they're gonna sweep them by like it won't. Any game will be close, bro. They'll cover the spread every single game. They'll win by like 10, 15 points. Unless they get lazy. Unless they get lazy, and then they let them back in the game or whatever.
Do you think we're gonna get any sweeps, man? I'm thinking everything might go at least 5.
They'll play the.
If they play the Wizards, no way. Westbrook is allowing a sweep. No way.
Nah, they won't. Maybe like 5 games.
He'll go for 50 if he has to. Yeah, no way. And then Lakers and Suns, that's not a sweep. Portland, Denver, that's not a sweep. New York, Atlanta, that's not a sweep. Miami, that's not a sweep. Utah, Warriors, that's not a sweep. No. So there's not going to be any sweeps. This might be the first time ever there's no sweep in the first round.
I mean, it's good for us, bro, because we've been waiting for the playoffs to start for so long. Right?
Let's see here.
Mofo's got a good point about the Jokic and that MVP. We had a lot of talk today about Curry getting the MVP award.
Yes, you saw Ja Morant and LeBron acknowledge Steph Curry for MVP over Jokic. I saw that last night after the games. They asked both of them. Say,
I asked you yesterday. I was like, bro, like, does this make Curry the MVP? He was the Western Conference Player of the Month the last 2 months,
and he won the scoring title. I think he's the oldest scoring title winner.
Yeah, dude.
LeBron's gonna get into the fucking media's head, and he might convince them to switch their mind.
This might be some Steve Nash shit, dude. Where the Steve Nash wins MVP.
Now, let me tell you something. You know how they love doing history, right?
Yeah.
You know what selection Jokic was in the draft?
Like 15th? I don't
41. Know. So the Giannis was 15. He's been the lowest MVP draft pick. Obviously, you go from 15 to 41. So that would be big time history if he wins it. Imagine the 41st overall pick with the MVP. Jesus Christ.
It's going to be tough, man. It's tough. It got tough for Jokic the last 2 months. It got really tough for him, man, because of fucking.
Yeah, but I know Jamal Murray. And I do wonder if also same thing as the Lakers. They played until late September, early October. They didn't have much of an offseason. So I do wonder if same thing Jamal Murray ended up turning his ACL fucking short an offseason.
The 4 teams, dude, they all got injured.
4 teams. Celtics are barely in it. Denver They lost
And
their
the
second best
Lakers.
player.
Yeah.
Lakers are all fucking hot. They're fucking crippled. And then Miami's all the way down to the 6th seed. Yeah. So you're looking at Miami's the 6th seed. Lakers are the 7th seed. Boston's the 7th seed at 8 as well. Denver's the highest seed at what? Denver's the highest seed, right? At what? What is Denver, the 3rd seed?
3.
That's the highest seed, Denver, and they got no Jamal Murray. So, yeah, all those 4 teams got fucking fucked by the short off season.
So maybe like that could be the case for Jokic, like for MVP.
Dude,
because he pulled that team the whole season, right? He fucking pulled that fucking team. And he plays in the Western Conference.
Remember, now I think they changed the rules. They used to give the MVP out in the 2nd round, and they would do a ceremony before the game, and then you would have the presentation with the fans and everything in the arena. But remember in 2007, fucking Dirk Nowitzki got eliminated in the 1st round, and he had to go to like a pendejo phase to the fucking press conference. It might happen to Jokic this year, man, if the fucking Trailblazers upset him. Hey, let's not laugh because everybody says Steph Curry. It's very likely same thing with Steph Curry. He gets eliminated in the 1st round. So, yeah, we might get an MVP this year that he's got his pendejo face by the fucking 2nd round and getting his trophy in a fucking press conference room instead of an arena full of fans. Let's see these comments here. I might go Blazers in 6 or Nuggets in 7. Coin flip me. Yeah. We'll see what happens, Mofo. The thing is, can we trust the young core of Michael Porter and Aaron Gordon? I doubt Brad Stevenson gets fired, but nothing would surprise me. Yeah, we said earlier, Cowboy, that I thought Danny Ainge did a terrible job this year putting talent around the stars. Then you trade the damn center, Daniel Dice, to Chicago. A lot of questionable moves this year by no bench, no center. I mean, you got Kim Kardashian, Tristan Kardashian as your center. terrible construction of the team by Danny Ainge as far as the supporting cast goes, along with the stars. I wish my balls is in. I bet you bought your Bulls. I wish my Bulls in the. Hey, I think next year would they get better chemistry with Nikola Vucevic and Zach LaVine. Maybe they get another. Maybe they get another star player to go along. We'll see, Marianne. Hey, what up, John? Welcome to the Chicago Bulls got hurt by when Zach LaVine was. Yeah, that fucked them up. That fucked up the chemistry with Nikola Vucevic. Also, they could have been better if they traded. Yeah, well, I think it's more of a next year. It's more of a next year plan. Cowboy, Nikola Vucevic and Zach LaVine. It's more of a next year thing. Remember, that was the same thing. Remember, they drafted Kristaps Porzingis they traded for him to go alongside Luka, and the first year they didn't make it either. If you remember, Kristaps Porzingis was coming off an ACL. I don't even think he played that first year with Dallas. So same thing. I think Nikola Vucevic is more of a future plan than a present plan.
I mean, he's like 30 years old, but yeah, like one more year. That trade kind of like did. I thought they were gonna make the playoffs. I thought they would do it, but they just couldn't win those games.
Yeah, maybe next year. I mean, I really thought they were gonna make it when Indiana imploded with the coaches and the sideline. I really thought they were done. Like I was so surprised to see Indiana make it. I really was. And another team I gotta give credit to is the Charlotte Hornets. I thought they were gonna deflate when LaMelo got hurt, and they stayed above water, and now he's back.
Yep.
Let's see here.
What do you think about Kobe White, man? This sophomore year,
didn't he get benched? Yeah, he took a step back.
He got lit up a couple of times, dude. A couple of point guards lit him up, man. Like he would try to I was watching the Bulls versus the Nets game, and he was trying to guard Kyrie, and man, I don't know if it's like his conditioning is off or maybe he needs to get stronger because Kyrie was like. He's like a man against the
out there. He still got to get it. He still got that boy body. He's got to get that man body. He still got that boy body.
He's quick though, but not as quick.
And then you know who really disappointed me on the Chicago Bulls when he got traded? Otto Porter. I thought he would be really good for them. He was a huge disappointment for them. Otto Porter. I'm like, what? He ended up sucking.
Well,
let's see these comments. Jokic and Curry both stepped up when their right-hand man went down. Yeah, Didn't at one point they go 9-1 in 10 games? The Denver Nuggets. Hey, we can trade dice. No, fuck dice. Yes, I do remember that. Also, if you look at the bracket, Philly Sixers have favorable matchups to make it to the. Yeah. Yep, they do. I think it's gonna be Philly Brooklyn in the East Finals. What up, Mick? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Mick? We could have had a Nets Celtics first round if the play-in didn't exist. Boston fans still wanting to boo the shit out of Kyrie. Yeah. That's what I'm wondering about the play-in. Are they doing it this year because they're trying to get more replace the game for the lost season? Because you only play 72 games instead of 82. So if you think about it, with these playing games, you're adding more games. So I do wonder, because 20 teams out of 30 is way too much. Yeah. They got to go back to the team format.
We're talking about the fucking 10th seed, dude. Come on, like a team that won like 33 games.
I mean, fucking come on. Games. The 10th seed was like eliminated like 2-3 weeks ago in a team format. Yeah, they gotta. I think next year, hopefully they can do 82 games and they can go back to a 16-team format. Hopefully. Because, yeah, this is too much, man. 20 out of 30 is way too much. We could, who you have for playing tournament. We just did our thing, Mick. So, Mick, Mick, fill in your bracket if you want to. So I got Lakers, and then I got Memphis, and then I got Charlotte, and then I got Wizards. If Michael Porter plays how he has been, we will beat Portland. Hey, we'll see what happens, Kobe. Hey there, see, we have the Nuggets and Blazers. If we would have been Mavs but Clips, yeah. Yeah, fucking Cowboys still pissed off about the fucking Clippers tanking, I guess. Yeah, so maybe let's see if Nick wants to put in his bracket here real quick.
Yeah, let us know, man, with your picks, or we'll add you in.
Yeah, we have a bunch of people filling their picks for the play-in earlier tonight.
All right, man. So if Mick doesn't have the picks, I mean, we pretty much covered on all the topics.
Yeah, we're gonna give Mick about a minute here, and then if he doesn't do anything, then we're gonna probably call it a night, because I think it's been exactly 1 hour. I think we went on at 10:30. It's 11:30.
Yeah, definitely.
So, Mick, you have about a minute, buddy.
Yeah, Mickey, just if you want to make your picks for the play-in,
tell us your winners for the play-in. Oh, we got another person, Cowboy. Cowboys got Lakers, Warriors, Wizards, and Celtics. So I'm assuming he's got the Warriors beating the Grizzlies, and then he's got the Celtics beating the either Hornets or Pacers.
Okay, I got you. Okay, so that's his 7th and 8th seeds.
Yeah. Some people just like go ahead, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, so he's got the Lakers winning, and then he's got the Wizards beating the Celtics, and then I'm assuming he's got the Celtics and Warriors going on as well on the Thursday and Friday games.
Okay.
Yeah, you just type in, just like Cowboy did above, Mick. Just like Cowboy did it above. Don't tell me Carlos thinks Clippers will win the first round. What? Versus the Mavericks? I got the Clippers because Kristaps Porzingis. I don't trust the supporting cast of Luka. I don't trust the supporting cast. That is who I think will win the. Man. Okay, thank you, Cowboy. There we go. Here's Mick. Lakers, Warriors, Celtics, Hornets.
That's his
7th. So again, he's got the Warriors being either Memphis or San Antonio, and then he's got the Celtics. He's actually got the Celtics beating the Wizards.
Oh, okay.
And then he's got the Hornets beating the. I'm assuming the Wizards. He's got the Hornets beating first Indiana and then Washington. By the way, who's the one helping you out with testing your stream? Oh, that's my father. Yeah, we cannot figure out. If you guys can see, no webcam. No webcam. No damn webcam, man. No webcam. The webcam's not working, guys. For nothing. OBS, StreamYard. We don't know what the fuck's going on. First round, Jazz, Blaze. Yeah, we're not doing that yet. Quite, Mick. So he's got the Jazz. Yeah, we're not doing. We'll come back on Friday or Saturday and do the.
And we'll do the whole thing.
And do the whole thing once the play-in are over. I would pick Mavs, but Kristaps Porzingis cannot stay healthy, and he got hurt against Clips. As I like Luka Doncic, but against Paul George and Kawhi, the supporting. Yeah. On paper, you guys are fucked. It's literally Luka versus the world. Like, yeah, it's too much for you guys. Yeah, guys, we'll come back on Friday or Saturday, and we'll do the first round once the play-in are over. It's probably going to have to be Saturday, though, because who knows how long the games are going to go on Friday. They might go until midnight. So it might be until Saturday. We might miss a few, maybe some teams playing on Saturday and it's already 1-0. It's whatever. Forget it. So most likely Saturday night. Saturday night we'll come in and do or we'll see. Yeah, but Saturday, I'm going to say Saturday. I saw your, yeah. I can't find the stream. You guys, where's the stream at with my father? I can't find it. Did he deleted it? I can't find it. I know you guys send me pictures on Discord, but I can't. Or are you guys looking at it on? I think he deleted it because I can't find the stream. Did you guys take screenshots while he was live? I'm assuming you did. Because I didn't even know he was live. I was watching the White Sox game. And then people started taking screenshots on Discord. But I think he deleted it. I don't see it anymore. Just do it Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. I think the game will not start until Monday No, I think it's Saturday. I don't know, Cowboy. Is it possible to start until Sunday? I don't know. I don't know when the second round starts. The first round. So
I'll tell you right now.
Because if you go to ESPN, it doesn't go any further. It doesn't go any further than Friday. They don't have anything scheduled for Saturday and Sunday yet, unless they updated.
Everything is going to be to be determined. All the dates and stuff.
They don't have anything scheduled for the weekend. The furthest they go is Friday.
I think it's the 24th. I think it's on the 24th. We'll check it out, man.
Today's the 17th. The 24th will be next Monday. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure they'll announce it on Friday, maybe even Thursday. As the plane comes to announce the dates for tomorrow. Maybe they start announcing it. Especially for when the 7th seed wins, or like if the Lakers and the Lakers win tomorrow, it's official. They play the Suns. They may announce it when it starts.
Okay.
Yeah, but guys, it doesn't. Unless you guys know, we cannot seem to find exactly what day the first round starts.
Yeah, we'll check it out, and then everyone will let everyone know.
I'm assuming it makes sense because you can have like the guys who play the play-in on Thursday, they can start on Saturday, and the guys who play the play-in on Friday can start on Sunday. But is it fair to give the other team a week and only the playing team a day? That's what I don't know. They might want to give them extra days. Alejandro's saying the 22, which that would be on Saturday, right? The 22.
Yeah, Saturday.
It makes the most sense, right? And have the Thursday playing team start on Saturday, and then have the Friday playing team start on Sunday.
Right. Oof, that's going to be a crazy schedule for the playing people.
I'm going to be focusing on the West Coast games, on the West Coast.
There you go.
Just like their regular season. So if the game's earliest, probably I'm going to come on is if the game's at 9 Eastern. I'm going to be focusing on the 10 Eastern, 9 Eastern games. So that's the earliest that will be live is 9 Eastern, the earliest.
Okay.
It was just a thumbnail of your dad. He didn't actually go. Oh, he didn't go live? I can't even find the fucking thumbnail. My final prediction, Bucks Lakers in the finals. All right. Well, I'm not. You are a Oh, I thought that was a donation. I saw it. I'm like, I can't see the fucking donation on my chat. All right. Well, you are a Milwaukee fan, though, so we're not going to take that too seriously, but we still respect your opinion, Packer.
Definitely.
And maybe we'll do that on Saturday, too. We'll do a
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do the whole thing.
Well, probably what we'll do, maybe every round, we will do a finals preview because obviously if your team gets eliminated, so we might, we'll give everybody a chance to probably every round to re-choose a finals. It was just all right.
All right, Mr. C Sports Show. So we pretty much on all the topics, man. Previewed the NBA play-in tournament. Talked a bit about the possibility of the future matchups. And like we talked about right now, man, we're going to come back and we're going to review the NBA playoffs once we get these play-in tournaments squared away. And we'll do the pick'em again. We'll do the whole pick'em. We'll do the NBA finals matchup.
Yep.
And we'll see who's the smartest one or luckiest one.
And yeah, guys, I will be covering the entire play-in starting tomorrow. The second games, the first games are too early, but I'll be in here for the second games. And obviously recap videos afterwards. And like I said, on Saturday, most likely, Memorabilia will return and we'll do the entire first round preview. So yeah, stay tuned. And let's hope these next 2 months are exciting. And let's see what happens.
See what happens, man. Everyone, take care, man. Peace.
Have a good night, everybody.